Hey guys, thank you for checking this video out. This is just a little pro tips, kind of a bonus video. But I want you to earmark it. Like with everything that you've paid for in this course, refer back to it frequently as you need, because really throughout everything that we've given you here, you have everything you need. Like it's all here for you. The secret and the trick is, of course, always with consistency and execution. So with that in mind, one of the ways that you can maximize revenue is to offer not only significant discounts for people who pay for a year at a time or pay in one payment, depending on what it is that you're selling and what your program or course or package looks like. You're always going to have people who will need payments and people who are willing to pay all up front. Incentivize the heck out of those that are willing to pay all at once. Take 10% off the overall price. Take 15% off the overall price if you can. Add extra bonuses. So the idea here is knowing that most people, even if they pay, won't finish. You want to incentivize people to commit more fully, more quickly, right? The commitment is part of the key, and the payment is part of the commitment. I hope that makes sense. If I had to say that another way, I would say that attention goes where money flows. Just as I hope you're paying attention to these trainings because you've invested in them, the same will apply to your clients and your students and the people that you help. So one very obvious, but maybe perhaps overlooked and not used correctly approach is to simply incentivize people to pay all at once. You might throw in one-on-one coaching calls. You might throw in bonuses. If you've been this far into the funnel that got you here, you've seen that we incentivize you to go deeper into working with us, and we require that you pay for that. Fair. So some of the best ways to incentivize full payments. One is take a discount. Give a discount off of the cumulative price that it would cost over a series of payments. Let's say your program is $6,000. I don't know, random number. And you're offering 3 payments of $2,000. That's fine. To incentivize them, maybe you make the single payment $5,300. That's pretty significant, and that's worth it to people. Another thing is, if you have a Stripe account in good standing, you automatically have access to financing within Stripe. So you get paid all at once, and your clients, your prospects, I should say, have the option to break up the payment over multiple months, or in some cases years, I suppose. But the point is, make it as easy for them as you can to say yes to a full payment. Throw in training bonuses, throw in more time with you, higher level accountability. Now, I don't know what it is you're going to be selling, so obviously I can't get too specific, but just know that the more that people invest, typically, the more focus they give it, which means the better success rates you have, which creates a virtuous cycle, right? Where you get better success rates, happier clients, they sing your praises, it helps your business grow. Another thing to do if you're in the membership style payment structures, or if you are offering long payments, is to bill quarterly instead of monthly. Quarterly instead of monthly is nice because then people are committed for 3 months. There's also another school of thought, and again, this depends on what you're offering, where you charge a lower price weekly. Now, here's the basic kind of pros and cons of those. When you charge weekly instead of monthly, what you're really doing is you're showing a lower price to lower spending resistance, investment resistance. When you charge quarterly, you're buying from them more long-term commitment. Do you see what I'm saying? So to my way of thinking, charging weekly is a little bit more it's just like sort of a distortion. I'm not saying don't do it. And again, it depends on what you're selling. Quarterly, I think, is going to get you more commitment, and weekly is probably going to get you more yeses, but with a lower commitment. That's probably how it's going to wash out for you. Those are the big ones. Now, the last thing I would encourage you to do is get creative, because you know what it is you're selling. You know what it is your program, package, or service contains. And so get creative with ways that you can incentivize people to commit more fully. And that's it. That's what you do. So again, like I said, earmark this video and come back to it, refer back to it. And if you have decided to take us up on our higher level service, feel free to reach out to me with ideas specific to your offer about how you can maximize revenue and retention. Okay? Love it. See you guys.